Something that people with chronic illness all battle is some form of pain, and our pain is all different, where we experience it and when it happens, and frequency really is unique to each individual person. And that also goes for each individual disease as well. Everything is so unique for each individual. I shared a little bit in my last video about some pain that I experience, predominantly spinal pain and hip pain and bone pain. Not all the time, but I do have it time and time again. And I had some people reach out asking how I manage that pain. What is it that I do to move through it? So I'm sharing today the things that I personally do when I'm experiencing pain and what I have found that works for my personal body. But again, whatever works for me may not be something that works for you. This is just my experience, and I'm sharing what has helped me. So maybe it will help someone else in return. So when I say I'm experiencing pain, again, the majority of the pain that I experience is in my spine. Today it's probably the pain level is about a 2, which is really not bad at all. Yesterday it was about an 8. So today is a new day. But when it is really bad, I have a few holistic tools that I utilize to help me move through it that I'm going to share. But again, these are just what work for me. So the first thing that I really live by is peppermint essential oil. And I lather that all over the pain area. And that just kind of sends a cooling sensation for me, particularly when I put it on my spine, down the spine. So peppermint essential oil I put on the affected pain area. It's also really great for migraines or tension headaches, so I utilize it there as well. The next thing that I use that really helps me is CBD oil. May not work for everyone, but it works really great for my body, and I notice if I don't take it, then my pain levels will be a little bit higher. So I've talked about CBD helping for anxiety before, but for me personally, it also helps with inflammation and pain relief. So those two are like my physical staples. I live with heating packs or ice packs when I'm in pain. So a heating pack, I actually make them and infuse them with Reiki. So if you need one, let me know and I can send you one. But they're usually, when I make them, I fill them with rice, and you can heat them up in the microwave, and that heating I put on the affected pain area, and that heat will alleviate pain until it cools. Or I'll use an ice pack to cool that area as well. So I have a friend that has this really lovely ice pack, I would say like fanny pack. I don't know where she got it, but I'll have to find out because it's an amazing resource, and I borrow it from her all the time. But when I'm at home, I just use my regular ice packs, and I lay down on my back so it cools my spine. I'm also a really big fan of Epsom salt baths. I know it can be really hard to get in and out of the tub when you're in pain, but I personally will take my time to get there, slowly but surely lower myself in when I am in pain, and just soak for as long as I possibly can with that healing salt and with that warm water. And I'll throw in some like calming essential oils like lavender, just to get the whole relaxing healing happening at the same time. I also am a Reiki practitioner, and so I received my attunement so that I could work on my own body. And so that's something that I utilize when I am in pain, is that I will practice Reiki on myself on those pain affected areas until I find a little bit of relief. If I am really having a hard time and the pain is pretty excruciating, as someone with Addison's disease, depending on what I'm experiencing, I may choose to stress dose to help me through that pain in that moment. Or before getting to that point, I will just do some Tylenol, a totally clean, the cleanest version of Tylenol that I can find, just to alleviate some pain if needed. But I found that recently I haven't needed to do that. The last couple months, the things that I said before, all those natural holistic things have really helped me navigate the pain in a holistic healing way. But if you have other things that work for you, please share them so that way we can support each other through our healing and help each other find relief from our ailments. Because even though they're different, we all really just want relief and comfort in our body.